Well, let's go back to the beach for the Family Holiday Beach Resort by Lego Friends. This is set number 42673. Contains 1,140 pieces. I almost forgot. Retails for $129.99, and the set was provided by the Lego Group for review. Thank you, Lego. So, this is essentially what we're going to be doing today. It's just a portion of a beach with a dock. And in addition to that, this is what we've done so far right here with a bunch of accessories. And so far the build's keeping my interest. And today is the 2nd of July 2025. And honestly though, I'm pretty pleased with the set. We're having some experiences of trees falling and stuff, and right now my score is at an 8. It's starting to go down. But, you know, that's to be expected with the Friends set, and obviously this is playable. As sturdy as this thing is, let me see here, it could be picked up, but I don't know. I mean, it seems pretty sturdy, but I wouldn't trust those clips all that much with this. Not at all. Let's begin. Let's build it. And we're going to be doing bag 8, which is essentially the beach. But look who we have here. It's Sage. Oh boy, she's got the metal detector and all sorts of stuff. Well, I got to get her out of the bag. She's suffocating in there. Let me rotate this. I'm not whacking leaf pieces. You say 1 to 4 builders. I think this could be built by several people, to be honest. And wow, 1 by 10 red bricks. I don't have a lot of those. And yeah. And the whole go about today is I'm going to try to film as much as I can. I have, I don't know what that says there, 13 minutes remaining. I couldn't have burned through that much time. If I run out, then I'll have to think of something. So we'll see if we can breeze through this one here real quick. So let's go ahead and put Sage together real fast. At least she doesn't have a lot of accessories. All these ladies that got tans, they're really enjoying the beach. Come on, get your head on. Memory card's running out of space. Alright. And I'm sure you could use those pants for boy dolls too. There we go. She's ready to go hit the beach, huh? And then we need to find the little green camera. She's taking photography. I guess the metal she's finding in the ground. She's trying to find that diamond ring she lost. We don't know. And at least you get a lot of dolls and accessories with that. So now she's got her camera. And the metal detector. This is a nice piece to have here too. Except we got to put some decorations on it. I got to find a tile. And I'm not sure here which way this is supposed to go. Okay, it goes right over on this side here. I wish I had a metal detector. I'd love to go on the beach and just see if I can find things. Take that in a shovel, but my bunch is not really into all that fun stuff. So the only thing they want to do is just watch TV at home. And that's what she looks like right there. Pretty cool. Bring the camera down so you can see her face better. Yeah, not too bad. I'll take a face plant. And now we're going to get started on the big thing. Let's see if we can get through this real quick here, because I got about 10 minutes left here. Let's see if we can breeze through this real quick. But of course, it's all small stuff now. And yeah, so while I'm putting part of this together here, thank you to my main channel contributors. I appreciate it. Those are the channel memberships thing. I want to thank everyone on my Rebrickable for purchasing building guides, and I'm pretty pleased with everything. And remember, there's always a problem or you want to see something, let me know. Thank you to Patreon supporters, and in addition to all that, thank you to everybody who takes the time to subscribe to this channel, comment, and all sorts of stuff. So I get to know you a bit better here. And remember, just for safety purposes, don't reveal your real name. Some people will contact me with their personal credentials over email, and I'm like, well, that's not a good thing to do. So don't ever do that. Yes, the internet is sometimes not a friendly place. Okay. And this one shouldn't take too long here. And let's start putting this together. This one's kind of trivial at this point here, you know, not too bad. And so I'm going to try to go through this quickly today, because like I said, I'm running out of memory cards. So you're only going to get like a 12-minute video or so. Right now, I'm just trying to do a bunch of other things, processing videos. If I have to, I'll delete one off of here. I already have it backed up, but that's only if it's an emergency, and I don't want to have to do that too much. Is this some kind of a boat or something? You're not really seeing much what I'm doing here, huh? This is probably what kills me in time, is I have to constantly change the camera angles around. I've had some that say I build real slow. Well, yeah, because I got to illustrate all this stuff and show you how to put things together. And you could tell when people just watch the speed builds, they don't really have a clue what's going on, how I do things here. This is kind of a nice piece to have. That'd be a good place to anchor down a tree. Those are nice pieces for beaches and shores and stuff, so we'll have to see if we can scrounge up a few more of those. If I can get these in sand green, or sand yellow would be better. It'd be good for wet soil, and just put them by a lake. I mean, you could just do that and put the dark stuff on the top. Would be better. And this one here, this doesn't go yet. Alright. And then they have this floating in air. So you have to slide this one in here. So you just lift it up and plop it down. I've done that on mine sometimes. It's kind of crude, but it works. You know, that's how it goes. And yeah, we're doing pretty good here today. So you just got to fill in all these little holes here. I've only done this a few times too, where I just had two call-outs on the same page. And really what takes a lot of the free time on sets like this is small parts. So yeah, if I run out of space, like I said, I'll just break the thing. Which I probably might do here in a few moments and just free up some memory card space. Sometimes I kind of plan ahead, or some things take longer, because this card had 40 minutes. That tells me I burnt probably 25 minutes doing the last installment on here. And I try to pack as much information as I can on each memory card. So I'm trying to juggle around right now, because I got a bunch of sets coming in. I'm hoping at least they're 300-piece jobbies, nothing big. I haven't looked. But if there are more of these 1,000-piece jobs, then the Lego keeps these. I think are going to be late too. And that's on them. That's not my problem. I'll just do them and get them done when I get them done. You know. Remember in school they used to tell you not to be late doing your work. Well, that's the same thing here. Don't be late because you're throwing off my schedule. I want to have a life other than doing Lego stuff all summer. Okay, we need a wedge plate. It's not too bad there. Looks pretty good. The reason why I did the shout-outs earlier is just because I will probably forget, and the way I've been doing things lately, so... yeah, so I'm just trying to get all these sets done here. I got 5 minutes left, so we'll see how far we get here on this here. Okay, let's do this section here. Oh, you know what? Let me just save my work and we'll do that. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, yeah, I got another 18 minutes, so we're fine. Ooh, I didn't want to catch, and then that one right now I'm preparing that one, getting ready to send it up. So it's like, okay, well, I'll do that real quick, and yeah. So now don't have to rush through it. Sometimes I don't know how long these are going to take. Sometimes they'll take 20 minutes. Usually it's about 15-20 minutes per bag. It just depends, and that kind of thing. So what is that, to throw the trash in the sea down there? Is that the toilet? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a diving board, we don't know. Oh, it's like, that's not going to fit there. No, there's a hole there. So if you think you made a mistake, no, the book's showing you that too. I would have put this one in before that, but okay. But at least I'm getting things done. I'm hoping to really start editing these videos by the end of the week. Anything that's under 1,000 pieces, though, is really kind of going fast. Okay, so we have a coin that you throw in here. A 5-cent coin. Put that in there. So I guess that's where you find things. Oh, you know what? They did this in another Friends set a long time ago, where you had the metal detector, or you had to dig up some buried treasure. It was hidden like this. So you just lift this up and you can see inside there. Kind of cool. And of course they use it as a rock too. Alright, now we're going to finish up the dock here. There's one of those snow cone things. Well, I can't wait to really get all these sets done. I think it's just all the big stuff that's killing me right now. I just can't get them done quick enough. And all that stuff. Okay, I see what they're doing here. They're using these for little fences. So you got to make 4 of these. And they go like that. So it kind of looks like they're joined together. Now we're just going to make them. And what I'm going to do is just make one, set it on there, and just do it like that. There's only 3 pieces, so I'm not going to need to make an assembly line on that. You can if you choose. I'm just going to do it like that. And yeah, forgot my Minecraft farms going. And now it looks like we're putting a little sand bucket in here. This is just like a little beach area. I have a feeling that this is probably going to fit over here, like right in that area there. There we go. We got the shovel sitting on the ground so everybody can trip over it. That's never where you're supposed to put that. Imagine it was one of those iron rakes. Yeah, it hit you up in the face. I knew one person that literally got belted hard with a rake. He stepped on it and went boom. You think it only happens in the cartoons? No, it doesn't. And this is it for bag 8 right here. But yeah, we only have 1 apiece, so I think we're good there. And yeah. And now we got to pop it in, so I was correct. It does go there. And that's it for this building guide. So it looks like old Sage now gets to do something here, but she's on the beach all alone because she doesn't count towards anything. Now I could just take a picture and just show this, but this is part of the building gig here. But you can see now at the very end we're snapping parts together. Now I'm just putting my fingers back here and I'm just going to try to lock it in place. So now she's just sitting here with the hole there that goes down into the abyss. And if I can get her to stand on that, she's just not going to stand on there. And yeah, that's not too bad, huh? And I'm trying to get this set up to where you can see it better here, the whole thing as a whole. And just like with typical Lego sets, they build this stuff up higher than it usually needs to be. There's a lot of air in this one, but there's also a lot of play value too. So there's things you could do. You got the hidden treasure area and stuff like that. And yeah, well, basically this is the summation. So Summation of Thoughts. It's keeping my interest. We have done very little on the sticker sheet, so we're still got a long ways to go with that. And there's a lot of accessories. This has got a lot of features. This is feature rich. It's got bright colors. It looks really good. You can see that you can pretty much almost drop this into a city. I think you're going to have to build the back of the set, or you could pretend that it's an island. But you can have access into the interior here. Even full-grown man's hands can fit in there too. So obviously a child, this is going to be a piece of cake. And this does feel a little flimsy here. See that? So honestly, this is something you might want to build on a flat surface and keep it there while you're constructing. But overall, though, I'm pretty pleased with the set. It looks fun and colorful. This looks like a really interesting play model, but I want to hear your thoughts on this set.